Myers came across Sadie, his 6-year-old German Shepherd, at Ramapo Bergen Animal Refuge in New Jersey, where she had been surrendered. The shelter staff found it challenging to find a suitable home for Sadie due to her nervousness around men and defensive behavior. Initially standoffish and uncertain in the shelter environment, Sadie needed a patient and experienced owner. Heather Centrella, the front office manager at the refuge, explained, "She became a little bit shut down in the shelter, so we knew she was going to need an experienced home with someone who was patient." Myers, however, felt an immediate connection with Sadie when they met. Within just 30 minutes, he decided to take her home. Surprisingly, the issues Sadie had with men seemed to vanish in Myers' presence. Reflecting on their first encounter, Myers shared, "She jumped into my car, and we developed a strong bond. I was able to work through the issues she had and committed to giving her the home and love she deserved." Recalling a poignant moment, Myers recounted, "She kept licking me and crying, so I reached my right hand up to pet her. Then I grabbed her collar." Little did Myers know that Sadie would become his lifeline several months later. One evening, while they were at home, Myers suffered a sudden stroke. Stricken, he lost feeling in his left side and collapsed between his bed and the wall. It was really frightening. "I couldn't get up, and I didn't realize at that moment that I'd had a stroke," Myers recalled. With his cell phone out of reach on the dresser, about 15 feet away, Myers found himself in a dire situation. Sadie sprang into action, licking her dad's face in an attempt to revive him, steadfastly refusing to leave his side. With persistent barking, she called for help, hoping the neighbors would hear. When Myers reached out to grab her collar, he was astonished by what followed. Sadie summoned all her strength to drag her dad across the room, bringing him closer to his phone. "She just started pulling me backward," Myers recounted. "With the little strength I had, I managed to free myself from the corner, seeking safety and the necessary help." "Do you think she knew you were in distress?" he was asked. "Absolutely," he replied. "She was in distress herself. Though not trained as a service dog, she sensed trouble and understood I was in jeopardy. I don't understand how, but she knew." Thanks to Sadie's intervention, Myers was able to reach his phone and call for assistance. Doctors later credited Sadie with likely saving his life. During his hospitalization and subsequent rehab, Sadie remained with Myers' family. They communicated via FaceTime, though Sadie often grew confused and cried, eager to be with her dad. Yet Myers reassured her of his efforts to return home soon. When the long-awaited day arrived, joy overflowed. Tears streamed down Myers' face as Sadie leaped into his arms, showering him with kisses. "Adopting her was the best decision I ever made," Myers affirmed. "It feels like fate."